Good morning and welcome to day 4 of Wonder Zone.
Hello!
You might be wondering why we are wearing these adorable costumes. We have a penguin over here, and I'm a flamingo.
One leg the whole time, please. Very good. We hope you guys are doing well, and that you've got lots of energy for today because we've got lots of things going on.
I can see a dinosaur there. Is that Simeon? Are you a dinosaur?
Is
Give
someone
us
a
a
frog?
wave.
Someone a frog? Is that Charlie Woods? I think it is. It looks like a frog. Excellent.
Can see some
look at
bunnies.
that big dog in the matty. Superb.
Great job, guys.
Some
We've got
brilliant costumes
Tigger,
there.
and we've got some, not quite on the animal theme, but some great dressing up. I saw a policeman earlier. Very good. So if you forgot, don't worry. Just go and grab a onesie or anything you've got around your house, or a mask. Something, anything you can find.
My penguin beak's very annoying.
Yeah, it's getting in the way
I
of
need
this, isn't
to
it?
cut it off or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we've got stretches.
So, yeah, I think we should we do some animal stretches today? Yeah? So if you want to jump up onto your feet, we're going to start off on the floor. I've just told you to get up, but we're going to get back down, and we're going to do some crab walking. So if you go onto your feet, onto your hands, and you're going to walk backwards, like this. You can even go round in a circle. Good job. Okay, now second move is going to be crocodile snap. So big kick and a snap. And the other side, big kick and a snap. And we need one more. What do you think, Adrian? You got any?
I think we should do the surprise lion. So you're hiding, and then you go,
like that.
okay, the surprise lion. No one will expect
Okay.
it.
Should we try it with the music?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
so crab walking.
Let's go. Spin round. Oh.
What was next? Crocodile snaps. Other side. Great job, guys.
Okay, surprise lion.
And one more. Okay. Wonderful. I think we'll finish there. Good job, Adrian.
So today we're very excited. We've got some gunging again. So we're going to need some people to come up to introduce them to you. Okay, so we have
Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil, do you want to come up?
and we have Jane,
Yeah, Jane, do you want to come up?
and we have Paul. We have 3.
3 people
Okay.
coming.
Now Jane is trying to get out of it. Okay, so you know, I don't know whether she wants to be gunged or what's going on here. So. Looks like
She's just on her way up now. Thanks, Jane. Here you come.
She's
Come
not
on, give
coming.
her a nice big cheer for Jane. Come on, yes. Well done.
Are they a team?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll have all 3 and maybe 2 will get gunged. Let's do that. Yeah? Could you tell us your name, what you do, and out of 10, how much you want to be gunged?
Shall I go
You
first?
go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Phil, and this week I've been helping with cameras and a bit of sound and trying to make sure that we're online. And I would rather not get gunged,
Out of 10?
if I'm honest. Probably a 5.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I've got a spare change of clothes just in case, but you know, this hair takes a bit of time in the morning. I don't have to do my hair
might as well
again.
say 10, Phil, if you're
I think
gonna
my
say
kids
5.
wouldn't mind me getting gunged.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm Paul, and I work here at the church. And this week I've been making coffee and walking around checking everything's okay. But I don't really want to get gunged, so I'm about, well, probably a 2 out
Have
of
you
10.
been gunged before, Paul?
No, not been gunged before.
What?
Interesting.
What?
And so, but I don't need to have that experience in my life. I don't.
I'm Jane. I've been doing a bit of the tech with Phil behind the scenes, and I really don't want to get gunged. I've been gunged a lot. It's now time for Phil and Paul to be gunged. Don't you think, kids? Give me a everything. Thumbs up if you agree. Don't you agree? Yeah, look at that. They all agree.
While we're here, we should probably mention that this incredible set that you've been looking at all week was designed and made by Jane. So should we give her a huge clap? Say thank you, Jane. But that doesn't mean that she shouldn't be gunged. So it's up to you.
It really
And
does.
also, just to say, Phil here has made all the tech happen. So the reason you can see what you've got on your screen is because he's sorted out all the cameras and stuff like that. So give Phil a big clap as well, because otherwise this beautiful set would just be for us.
And his children really want him to be gunged.
Again,
Okay.
it's getting a bit heated here. Let's get these guys off the stage. Let's get them off before they start fighting. Calm down, calm down.
Now, Adrian, did we forget our jokes? Did we have a few jokes
We've got some
today?
jokes, yes. Okay, so I've got your thing. What am I doing here? Right, jokes are written down here. So the first one is from Cole, and it said, "Why did the tortoise cross the road?"
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, good. We don't know yet. He's still crossing.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
I get
He's
it,
still
I get
it's
it.
really slow. Very good. Okay, what goes black and white, black and white, black and white?
No idea. Black and white.
A penguin rolling down a hill.
Oh, brilliant.
Very good.
Do you wanna-
Or a penguin spinning around really fast.
Wow, that was a lot of black and white.
Right, so here we are in the science lab.
Yes.
There's a bit of a difference today, isn't there?
Well, we've got our experiment from yesterday just here. There's water in the middle.
It worked. It worked. Now, I know that some of you at home have tried this. Ours didn't go yellow, because I'm pretty sure blue and green makes yellow, right? No, it's blue and yellow makes green. That's why it's not worked. We're not very good scientists, are we?
Do you know what? I
only
think
just
you're
clocked
right.
that this moment.
Because it's the primary colours that make
Yes.
the secondary colour.
So you guys clearly are not only smarter, but you're probably better scientists. So if you do get one that does work, then make sure you send in those pictures to us. But also you can see that Corrie's one that she did yesterday has worked really well. But I know there are some people that have got a really good blue layer as well. So there you go.
Awesome. So what are we learning about today, Adrian?
So today we're thinking all about the world and the animals that God has created and the amazing things that He's done in this world. So we've got some. We're going to have some facts about animals. We're going to have talks about animals. It's all going to be focused on animals, and even our prayer is going to be around that. But God cares about all these animals, but He also cares about us. He's such an amazing God that He can care for every little creature and us. It's cool.
That's awesome. And it's a really sunny day, so if you can get outside this afternoon, we'd love you to be explorers. Go and have a look, see what mini beasts you can find. I know there's a few pages in your little lab book where you can record the pictures of little mini beasts that you find or birds that you see in the sky. So do check that out this afternoon.
Yeah, very good. If any of you manage to get a picture of a pangolin, I will come round and give you a box of chocolates myself. A pangolin, that's right, you're going to have to look that one up. Now, we have got a video for you.
Minus X minus 10, 9, 8.
Hi there, my name is Rachel, professor of biology. And to start out our lesson for today, I have a question for you. What is your favorite animal?
Crocodile.
A lion.
Well, I think that would be a giraffe.
Turtle.
Panda.
Well, my favorite animal is a horse.
Whoa, cool! Lots of us have a favorite animal and lots of us have pets. But there are so many more animals than we may think of at first. I work for a company that makes products for fish and other exotic pets, so I get to spend time with these kinds of animals every day. Crested geckos are a kind of lizard, and they can stick to walls. Look at her hanging upside down.
Look at this shrimp and goby fish. They're in a symbiotic relationship. The shrimp digs a tunnel, and the goby fish lives in the tunnel with the shrimp and acts as the shrimp's defender. These two work together to be safe in the ocean. And here's a snapping turtle. Look at the snapping turtle's red tongue. The snapping turtle uses its tongue to make fish swim right into its mouth. It gets a tasty meal and all it has to do is stick out its tongue. Here's a whole pile of eels. There's a zebra eel, a spotted eel, even a snowflake eel. Here's a few baby horseshoe crabs digging in the dirt together. These horseshoe crabs help to clean up all kinds of leftover food that falls to the bottom of the ocean.
This is a Dumerl's boa. She's a kind of snake. She uses her strong muscles to catch and squeeze her food. Look at that big, strong snake body.
Snakes.
No. Now wait just a minute. Some people may see a snake or a spider and think, ew, gross. They may even try to kill it. But Psalm 104 says, "How many are your works, Lord? In wisdom you made them all. The earth is full of your creatures." So sometimes we forget that God made all creatures. And Psalm 104 talks about how all creatures are connected, all part of the same big ecosystem. So all God's creatures need our care, not just the most popular ones.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Well, there's some awesome creatures there, wasn't there?
There were indeed.
And I'm sure you all have a favourite animal. We're going to have a little chat now about our favourite animals and see what you think. So, Adrian.
So my favourite animal always has been a lion.
Okay.
I think they're like really cool. I just love a lion, you know? What about you?
My favourite animal is a sloth.
A sloth?
And this is quite a recent phase. I saw a sloth last year, and they're very endearing. They're very, very slow. And my interesting fact is that they come down from their tree once a week to go to the toilet.
Similar to me. Very good. Very good. Now, we're going to have a vote, aren't we? So there's going to be a poll, and you can vote. Whose animal do you think is better? My favourite, the lion, which is obviously the best, or
the very cute sloth.
So place your votes there. And while you're voting, we're just going to go through a couple of things. Remember, we just wanted to remind you the prizes. Okay, these things are going to be around and about. You'll be able to get these if your name's drawn out of the hat. And
we've got this, I just mentioned before, this little lab book in your packs. There's loads of stuff in here, activities that you can fill out. And if you go to day 4, you'll find all those little bits of animal stuff that you can fill in here too.
And also, just a reminder, we've had a couple of requests, but we still have more Bibles. So if you want a Bible, you haven't got one, we'd love to send one to you. So send us in an email if you'd like one of those. Well, I'm thinking that we finished there and see what the poll result is.
Yeah, so have we got a result?
Have we got a result back there? Yes! Lion wins!
I'm sure it was close. Was it close? Oh, it was fairly close, but you won.
Still won. Okay. Yes! Right, okay. Now, we're going to go to the main stage because we now have for you a little game, okay? So, it's a guessing game. We're going to show you a few pictures of animals really close up. Oh, and the question is, what am I? So, let's go to the first slide. Very good. So, you're going to have to write these down somewhere or think, what animal might that be? Okay. Some of these I think are fairly easy. Some of them are pretty tricky as well. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, what could that be? Oh, I see discussions going on there. No arguing. Just have a nice discussion, nice and friendly. Okay. Okay. Right. On to the next slide. Oh, that's an interesting one. Very good. Okay, let's go on to number 4.
Oh, that's a hard one, Adrian.
Do you think? Maybe it's... Do you think that's a penguin?
Yeah, it's black and white.
What else is black and white? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
yes,
it could be a
zebra. A zebra. Maybe it's a zebra. Okay, next one. Triceratops. Interesting. We've got some very interesting suggestions here. I don't know if they're being helpful or not. Okay. Oh, look at that one. That's why it's nice to look at.
No, I think it's quite cute.
Do you?
Yeah.
Not so sure. Okay, and number 7.
Oh, I think I've got that one. I think I've got it.
See.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think we got one more. Interesting. Okay, very good. That concludes our little quiz. We're now going to show you the picture and then the answer for those things, okay? Okay, so let's go. So the first one, number 1, and the answer was a giraffe. Okay, next one. What do you think it was?
Your favourite animal?
Lion, very good. Hedgehog. Hedgehog, that's right. What a guess that was from me then. Oh, wow. Like I knew. Okay, this one. Oh, it's not a zebra. What? No way. Okay.
Okay, a rhino.
Rhino. Rhinos are amazing, aren't they? Look at that. Oh, this one's a little bit tricky. A mouse. Oh. Imagine a human-sized mouse. It's quite scary. The mouse is actually that big. Whew.
I'm thinking a tiger.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you get that one? Good. Okay, and the last one is a crocodile. So, if you got 8 out of 8, give us a big wave. That's basically
Good job.
it.
Wow.
Everyone. I should have made it harder. Maybe next time.
You're very good at spotting animals, guys. Brilliant. So I think we are going to go over to our experiment for today.
Okay, so welcome back again. Again, our science trio are going to show another science experiment this time. I want to see if you can work out what's going on. Now, most of you have seen this before. We have a glass of water here, okay, and we have a pencil. We put the pencil in the glass of water and the pencil seems to bend, okay? Now, the reason it's doing that is light is being refracted. Refracted means the light changes speed and also changes direction, and the pencil appears like it's broken. You might have seen this in school before or tried it yourself. What we're going to do is do 2 things you might not have seen before. So we're going to take this to one side, okay, and we're going to show you this. Now, hopefully we can see this. There are 2 colour lines, and we've got the glass in front of them, okay? So let's get our angles right so we can see. And you should be able to see through the glass, and there is yellow on one side, okay, and purple on the other. Now, watch what happens when my assistant, Jack, pours the water in. Jack, you going to do that for me, yeah? Can you watch what you're doing? Pour it in quickly. Wow, something has changed. Hopefully you can see that the bottom, the 2 colours have changed. Where it was purple, it's now yellow, and where it was yellow, it's now purple. The same thing is happening, it is refracting, okay? It's refracting. We're going to try one more and see if you can work out what's going on. So let's try one more time, okay? Bit wet, you can try this at home, it's not that complicated. Again, we've got our glass beaker, just going to make sure that it's lined up for you, okay? And we need to change our picture around, highly scientific. Now, we've got 2 or 3 arrows, okay? And I need to put this lined up, so you should be able to see the arrows through the water. Now, you can all see which direction the arrows are pointing, yes? So in a minute, I want you to think which way the arrows are pointing. And now our assistant Jack is going to pour the water in. Okay, Jack, in you go. What has happened? The arrows are facing the other direction, okay? Again, if we move this out of the way, we can see they're pointing that way, and now they're pointing that way, and now that way. All of them are to do with refraction, and all of them are things you can try at home. So over to Abby and Adrian. Thank you very much.
Good morning. So today we've been telling you all about different animals, and God has created so many amazing animals. I wanted to bring in a few, but I really couldn't handle them. I mean, they were really heavy. So we've got some pictures, and I'm going to tell you a few interesting facts about them. So the first one is an anaconda. I'm really scared of snakes, so I'm glad that I can't see the picture right now, but I hope you guys can. And did you know that they're one of the biggest snakes in the world? And two, that they prefer to swim versus slithering on the ground because they're so heavy. And they don't live around here, so you don't have to worry about, getting bitten by one. But did you also know, this is crazy, they can eat an entire jaguar in like one bite. Like they can stretch their mouth muscles, obviously much bigger than I can. But you could try to stretch your mouth open and see. Yeah, no, you can't fit a jaguar, I'm pretty sure. But they can even go weeks or months without eating. And I don't know about you, but I definitely can't go that long without eating. But it kind of reminds me about how God always provides what we need. Sometimes we might think we need something right now, but if we just sit and wait, God always provides what we need, even if it takes a bit of time. Now, the next animal we're going to show you is an oyster. So, big size difference, right? They're really small. And you can find them in oceans all around the world. And I don't know if you guys know this, but inside some of them, you can find a pearl. Now, they can come in all different sizes and colors, depending on where in the ocean you find them in the world. But it can take between 3 to 20 years for them to form. That's a really long time. And do you guys think it takes that long for God to love you? Of course not. God has loved us and known us before we were even born. I think that's something that's so amazing. Now, the next animal we're going to talk about is a chameleon. And I think these are really cool. They can change color depending on their environment, hot or cold, or if they're trying to camouflage themselves from their enemies. Their eyes can also rotate to the back of their head. So you have eyes in the back of your head, which I'm pretty sure all moms have eyes in the back of their heads. But how cool would that be to be able to see just everywhere? And you know that there's also 160 different kinds of them. Chameleons change and adapt depending on their environment, but God's love for us never changes no matter what we do. He will always love us. Now, the last animal we're going to talk about today is the peacock. Did you guys know a peacock can fly? I did not know this. I've never seen it, but I read it somewhere other than Wikipedia, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. And then you know that the boys are the ones with all the big, beautiful feathers. And they look a lot alike, but each one's just a little bit different, kind of like how God created us, to be all unique and special. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about some of God's amazing creatures. Now over to the challenge.
Hi, welcome to today's challenge. I'm Trey. And I'm Chase. Today's challenge is to hold a teaspoon on your nose for 5 seconds. You only need a teaspoon and your nose. Here's a demonstration.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Back to Adrian and Abby. Bye.
See ya. Brilliant. Thanks for that, guys. That was awesome. So we're going to give you 30 seconds now to run and get a teaspoon, because we forgot to tell you that you're going to need one of these for this challenge. So just take a quick dash over to the kitchen, find the cutlery drawer, get a teaspoon out and come back. It's like find it all over again.
Yeah.
And then how long do you think we should go for, Adrian? Do you think 30,
as long as we can.
As long as we can, yeah.
10 hours.
So I think everyone's almost back now.
Ready?
So if you can try and balance your teaspoon on your nose, and we'll see how long we can go for.
Oh yeah, look at
Let's
that.
see here.
Ah!
Well done, Olivia. Awesome.
I think I could go for 10 hours.
Let's see who else can do it. Jade, great job. Oh, look at Elias and Lana. That is awesome. There's a few people cheating. Okay, great job, Lydia. Good try, Harry.
Well, Rafi. Great job there.
Oh, well done, Emmy. Awesome.
You lot are doing so well back there. Definite cheating, Corey. Definite cheating. bit of blue tack going on or something there.
Olivia is still going strong. She's been going the whole time. And she's got an awesome outfit on there as well. Good
Have you been
job.
going the whole time?
Okay, so we're going to have to stop now, but you can try that again later in the day if you enjoyed it. I think we're going to head over to a video.
Good, because I had no idea.
Hey kids, today we're going to talk about Psalm 139. Do they go up that high? Yep, yes they do. Get ready. Psalm 139 is one of the most popular psalms in the whole Bible. It was written by King David, and it talks about how God pursues us before we pursue him. And here's our first point. God knows the real you. That means no matter how hard you try to disguise yourself, God still knows who you are. God knows us better than we even know ourselves. And the reason is simple. It's because he made us. Think about it. Who knows most about how bikes work? The bike maker. Duh. And who knows most about how kids work? The kid maker. God. Psalm 139. O Lord, you have examined my heart, and you know everything about me. You know when I sit down or stand up. You know my thoughts even when I'm far away. You see me when I travel and when I rest at home. You know everything I do. You know what I'm going to say even before I say it, Lord. God knows everything. He knows the past, present, and future. And he knows your thoughts, your fears, and the things that bring you happiness. And here's the next thing. God is closer than you realize. Not only does God know everything, he is everywhere. He's always with us. Everywhere we go. He will never leave us because he loves us. Psalm 139 again. I can never escape from your spirit. I can never get away from your presence. If I go up to heaven, you are there. If I go down to the grave, you are there. And there's one more thing. God wants to be in your life. You weren't created by accident. God has a plan for your life. But you can't fulfill that purpose if you don't let God into your life to show you. God wants to be around you, but you have to invite him in. Have you done that, kids? Now why don't you talk about it with your parents or teacher? Do it. It's a good idea.
Isn't that just awesome that God loves us and always wants to be with us through our whole lives? So I hope you've been enjoying the craft each day. We've got another craft coming up. So today you will need a piece of paper. You'll need a mirror. If you've got more than one child, then there's a mirror to share. And you'll just need a pencil. So it's quite a simple one. Should we go over to Helen? Are you ready, Helen?
Thanks, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Craft Corner, day 4. Today I've got a challenge for you, and it's a challenge for me, believe me. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a self-portrait of our faces. No filters, no special effects on your phones, just a pencil and a piece of paper. So take your white piece of paper out of your bag and your pencil and the little compact mirror. If you're there as a family, more than one of you, you're going to have to share your mirror. But again, this is something that you can really take your time over, and I've got very little time, which is a really good excuse for the really bad drawing I'm about to do. So I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to really look at your faces, from your eyebrows to your chin, from your eyelashes to your lips, and just appreciate how amazing you are and what you really look like, and how amazing God created you. So let's start with the outline of our faces. So if I hold my mirror up, I can see that my face is kind of an oval shape, do you think? So I'm going to draw an oval shape. Can't see my ears because of my hair. So then I think what we'll do, because your nose is in the middle of your face, isn't it? Let's draw the nose and get that in there. Really badly. My dad lives in heaven, but he said I had the prettiest nose. I don't think he would agree on this picture here. Oh my goodness, it's dreadful. Never mind, we'll just keep going. Little nostrils in there. Okay, and now the eyes. So the eyes sit just at the top of the bridge of the nose, don't they? So let's draw the eyes in. And they're kind of an oval shape as well, aren't they? So let's draw those in. And I've got really nice long eyelashes, so we'll make sure that we put those in. You probably can't see on camera, but my eyes are different colours. So I've got one that's a green colour and one that's a hazel colour. So in our eye, we've got the tiny little dot that is the pupil, and around that we've got a bigger circle, and that's the iris. We've got a few little eyelashes underneath the eye as well. So on top of that, eyebrows. We all have eyebrows, so let's draw in some eyebrows. Again, I'm not an artist, as you can tell. Put those in there. That's it. What's next? What have we forgotten? Mouth. We need my mouth. I've got quite thin lips, I guess. So let's draw those in. You've got a little lip on the top and a lip on the bottom. And then they're separated, aren't they? Like that. What else have I got on my face? I've got a mole. I've got a mole just beside my mouth. So I'm going to draw that in as well. Hair. Not easy to draw, is it, hair? There we are. And I'll just do a little wave down here. And a little wave down here. Sort of goes down, very wavy hair, down like that. Not a masterpiece. Oh my goodness. Is it me? Does it look like me? I'm not so sure. But it was really fun doing it and really looking at our faces and realising how amazing we are. We don't need filters on phones and we don't need special effects because we're okay just the way we are. Back to you guys.
Superb, thank you, Helen, that was brilliant. Now, we have a little treat for you. Yesterday, we had Phil come up on stage and do a really difficult challenge. So we thought, why don't we get Phil to come up and do another really tricky challenge? So, Phil, up you come, please. Here he is. Okay, you're going to need a bit of space. Do you want to talk them through what they're about to do?
Yeah, I just need to stretch.
So we need stretching. Oh.
This is a really difficult challenge. I learned this when I was a ninja warrior and in my last job.
Yeah, me too.
And it's a really difficult thing. If you can do it, then it'd be great. Maybe send a video in. But I've been perfecting this for a few years now. Okay. So I'm going to give you my mic.
What is it?
Well, it's called the bottom shuffle.
Bottom shuffle?
Yeah, the bottom shuffle or the bottom walk. Best way is to demonstrate, really, just to
Okay,
so
go for it. Here, go for it.
Rumour has it, he got badly injured many years ago trying this at Christmas.
There's a lot of suspense.
Ready?
Phil.
Are you ready? Watch this. Okay? No hands and feet on the floor, just your bottom. Ready? Go. How is he doing that?
That does not look human.
What? Right. Let's give that a go.
Shall I start here?
What are you doing?
It's actually really painful.
Anyone doing it at home?
We got any attempts? Ooh.
Oh dear. Oh look, Malachi, that's a great effort up there. Well done. Oh dear.
Wow.
Well,
that was an experience.
That was mightily impressive. Right, we're going over to our word of the day thing in the craft area, so I'll see you there in a sec. Hello. Right, I tried some self-portraits while we were doing that. Here's my self-portrait. I'm not sure you can see that. Look at that, beautiful.
Is that how you are today, or just your normal?
That's my no, this is my normal self down here. Oh, look at that. Like for like. It's like a picture.
So yeah, the word of the day. Have you got some chalk there?
I don't have chalk.
Let's have a look.
I have to get my flappers out to write. Here we go, a bit of chalk, okay. Very good. So today, remember guys, get a mini hot chocolate and a flapjack if you send us in on email at the end of the week, the whole phrase, okay? So the word today is...
Ooh,
of.
It's quite a
there
short
you go.
one.
So that's the word you need today. Get that down on your piece of paper somewhere. Send in the whole phrase at the end of the week and we will send you a voucher that you can bring here for a mini hot chocolate and a flapjack.
We are absolutely loving all of your outfits, and we've even got a little list here.
Yeah.
So well done, Henry, William and Simeon. I think you're all frogs today.
A trio of frogs,
We've got Samuel and Emmy who are bunnies. Great job.
Very good.
We've got a few tigers, Mason and Elsa.
Very good. I like that Stewie is a butterfly. That's amazing.
I have to look out for that one.
Well done.
Isaac and Isabel, a dragon and a leopard. Great job.
Annabelle and Alice, elephant. Very good.
We've got Bew is a dinosaur.
Ooh.
Florence is a dog. We've got a few others here.
Olivia's a unicorn.
A spider and a fox. I think that's Lydia and Stanley.
Well done. Well, I think that's probably enough of those, because we could probably go all day just listing all the animals in the world.
It'd be a very long show.
We are now going to go to another video, and then Paul's going to speak to us as well.
What do you think about when you look at all the amazing animals in the world? What about the tremendous trees, perfect plants and fantastic fungi, brilliant birds and stunning sea creatures, magnificent mountains and awesome oceans? More than 3,000 years ago, there lived a man called David. You may have met him already at the Wonder Zone. He was no ordinary man. He was a king. He was king of God's people, called the Israelites. David loved God and wanted to live his way. David knew he could talk to God about anything, and you can read David's special prayers and songs in the Bible in a book called the Psalms. There were some other people who also wrote beautiful songs to God, just as David did, and some of these are in the book of Psalms too. And here's one of them, all about those animals, plants and oceans. It goes something like this. My God, with all my heart, I want to tell you how amazing you are. You built the earth and covered it with the ocean. Your voice thundered and mountains rose up. Valleys appeared and the oceans retreated. You provide water for the donkeys and other wild animals. Birds build their nests and sing in the trees. You cause the earth to produce food for all creatures, including us. Storks make their home in the fir trees. Goats make their home in the mountains. Small animals make their home between the rocks. You created the sun and the moon to rule the day and the night. At night, lions roar and hunt, but in the morning they go back to their dens while we go off to work. By your wisdom, you made so many things. The whole earth is covered with living creatures, and the oceans are alive with creatures big and small. Lord God, let your glory last forever and ever. Let everyone see and know how amazing you are. May you be pleased with everything you have created. You look at the earth and it trembles. You touch the mountains and they start to smoke. I will sing of your astounding deeds for as long as I live, because you make me glad. David wrote another song to God, thanking God for making him. Listen to this. You are the one who put me together inside my mother's body. I want to tell you how great you are because of the amazing way you made me. Everything you do is marvelous. I have no doubts at all about that. What does it feel like to know that God made the sun and moon, mountains and oceans, animals and plants, but that he also cared enough to make you as well.
It's on here. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're on. Well, thanks, kids, for voting for me to get Gunge today. Brilliant. We'll do that later on. This morning, I've got a tray of sweets to have a look at this morning. And on my tray, I've got 50 different colours of sweets, 50 different flavours of sweets. And this morning, we've been thinking about animals and just the variety of animals in the world. And I like to look at my tray of sweets this morning, and as I'm going to eat a few, I'm going to think about the animals that the colours might represent. So if I was to take a yellow sweet this morning, I'd be thinking maybe, well, what's a yellow animal? Maybe it's a bird that's yellow, or maybe it's a lion that's yellow. And I eat my animal, and then it reminds me that I'm grateful for lions and those kind of things. And if I was to eat a pink one this morning, I might think about flamingos like Abby is this morning, and think, Lord, I'm grateful for those ones. And I guess today, as you have your lunches, as you have your packed lunches, maybe you've got this afternoon or whatever you're eating today, you might be able to think of animals and the colours that your food are and be grateful for those as well. What would happen, though, if I didn't have any pink ones on my tray? Or perhaps we didn't have any pink animals in the world. I wonder if that would make you sad. Or maybe you'd miss out on some things, because I think one of the beautiful things about this tray is the amount of colours that we've got. And one of the things we've been learning out today is the variety of animals, but also that God made us to look after those things. So our responsibility, if you like, as people, is to look after all animals so that we can preserve all the colours and all the things that God made for everybody else to enjoy as well. So I'd love you today, as you think about the things you're eating, maybe think about other creatures and things like, I don't know, hippopotamuses or bears, or perhaps if you had some blue food, I don't know what food you'd have that's be blue, maybe you could think of fish that you're grateful for. And guess what, kids? Down here, I have another box of these, which is available as a prize for everybody who could maybe send in a picture of your dinner and what you're grateful for, maybe the animals that it might represent to you on your plate. So I'm going to give this to Adrian in a minute, and then he can put it out of a bag when we send him some of the prizes for tomorrow.
Wow, fantastic. What a prize. Well, we're going to go to our bags, and you need to get your envelope number 4 now. And you'll need some colouring pens as well. Because what we're going to do today, if you open up your envelope, is you will find an animal door hanger. So everyone's got a different animal. So that's what you've got. And you've got your sweets, of course. So what we're going to do today in our prayer time is we're just going to take some pens and we're going to colour. And I'd like you to just take your whatever colour you want. You can colour in your door hanger any colour you like whatsoever. So even though mine's a tiger, I'm going to start with green, and I think I'm going to go purple as well, because why not? I can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pray to Jesus, and we're going to thank him for the amazing world we have and for how different everything is. I don't know a single person, okay, that has the same fingerprint. We were all made different. Doesn't matter if you're twins, you still have different fingerprints. And every single person in this world is different, and all the animals are different. And that is part of the amazing thing about what God has created here. So what we're going to do is we're going to colour these in, and we're going to thank God for all the individuals out there, that every one of us is special to him as an individual. So let's pray. Lord Jesus, we thank you that you made us each individuals and that you love each one of us. There is no one in the world like us, and you put your hands together to make us. And so I pray, Lord, that we will know your love for us, that we will know how good you are to us, Lord, and that because Jesus died for us, we can choose to follow him. And so we thank you for the animals, we thank you for the stars in creation, we thank you for the trees and all the planet that we have. And I pray that you help us to be really good people and to look after this world that we have. We pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen. Now you can see that I've sort of half coloured it in, and you can finish these off and hang them up. And when you hang them up in your homes, on your door handles, maybe to your bedroom, every time you walk in that room, you can remember that you are special, that God has made you different to every person, and that means that he knows you and he loves you. Over to Abby.
All right, it's memory verse time now, and I've got a few people coming to help me. So yesterday, we made up some actions for our memory verse. So I want you to jump up off your sofa, onto your feet. I'll remind you of the actions, and then we'll try and do it all together. So it goes, I praise you for the wonderful way you created me. Everything you do is marvelous. Of this I have no doubt. Psalm 139, verse 14. Great job. Okay, should we try that all together? So jump up. Have you got it, guys? Didn't get much time to learn this, did you? Okay, so I praise you because of the wonderful way you created me. Everything you do is marvelous. Of this I have no doubt. Psalm 139, verse 14. Brilliant. Great job, guys. Right, so what are we doing next, Adrian? The dance. So we've got Evie. Do you want to come up, Eves? For our next part of the dance.
Hi, everyone. Back again. So remember, jump up, get some space. Make sure you've got enough room to move about. You're not going to hit anyone. You're not going to hit any obstacles in your way. Everyone good? Perfect. So if you can remember, we just did the first verse, the chorus, the next verse, and the chorus again. So now we've got the bridge. It's quite simple, and I know you're all going to get it so easy, so it's not going to take us too long. So what we're going to do you remember our move for freedom? This one. So we're going to do this one again, but we're going to do it twice. And you're going to go down a bit more. So you're going to go up, up. Good job, everyone. That looks really good. So it's, there is freedom, freedom. And then it says, there is hope unending. So what you're going to do, you're going to scoop down to the ground, bring it all the way up and out again. Good job. So scoop down, bring it all the way up and out. Well done, everyone. And then we're going to repeat the actions for these bits, just a little bit. So just the, we sing, we shout, and we dance. Everyone got it? We'll go through it again slowly. So we're going for freedom. There is freedom, freedom. There is hope unending. Take it up, well done. And we sing, we shout, and we dance. Has everyone got that? Give me a wave if you think you can remember that. Perfect, everyone seems to be doing really well. So do you want to try it with some music? We'll go a bit faster. We'll try it with some music. So we're going down and up. Ready? Here we go. Take it down. Sorry, I forgot that bit. So we sing and we shout and we dance. There is freedom, freedom. Take it down. You're going to point with one arm, point with the other. There we go. Everyone got it? Should we go through that bit one more time? Sorry, I forgot to teach you a little bit. That was my fault. So what you do is you go, in you, Jesus. So stomp with one foot, and then stomp with the other. Good job. Okay, should we go with the music again? Okay, you ready? So we're going down for freedom. Good job. Take it down. Point. Good job. Has everyone got it? Do you think you're ready to try it the whole way through? Give me a wave if you're ready. Oh, everyone's got it. We don't need to go through it, apparently. So should we go from the beginning? Yeah. Let's do it. So remember, we're doing both the verses and both the chorus. Okay? Perfect. Everyone looks good. Ready?
There is freedom in your name.
Shake your head.
We will never be the same. We
Jump.
are alive. We are alive in you.
Point. Good job. Remember power.
There is power in your name.
Weakness, look really shy.
In our weakness, you're our strength.
Jump.
We are alive. We are alive in you.
Point. Remember the chorus.
We will sing, sing, sing.
Take it up.
We will shout, Jesus.
Point.
You are the one. We will dance, dance, dance. Because of
Touch your heart.
we sing and we shout and we dance for your glory.
And then have a dance. Show me some of your best moves.
And we sing and we shout and we dance for your glory. There is freedom in
Starting
your
again.
name.
Good job.
We will
Shake.
never be the same. We are
Jump.
alive. We are alive in you.
Point. Well done, everyone. Remember power.
There is power in your name.
Look really shy.
Weakness, you're our strength.
Jump.
We are alive. We are alive in you.
We're going to go for the chorus.
We will sing, sing, sing.
Take it
At the
up.
top of our lungs. We will shout, Jesus,
Point.
you are the one. We will dance, dance, dance.
Take it out.
Because of your love, we sing and we shout and we dance for your glory.
And have a dance.
And we sing and we shout and we dance for your glory.
Good job, everyone. Remember the bit we just learned?
Freedom, freedom. There is
Take it down. Remember point and stamp.
Jesus, Jesus.
And we sing.
And we shout and we dance.
We're going to go again.
There is freedom, freedom. There is
Take it down and up. Point and stamp.
Jesus, Jesus. So we sing and we shout and we dance. We will sing,
There we
sing,
go.
sing at the top of our lungs. We will
And what we're going to do is we're going to finish it tomorrow. So keep that in your heads. Oh no. And I'll see you tomorrow.
I taught Evie everything I know. That's why she's so good at dancing, and so are you now. Not true. Not true at all. So just to conclude, like some recap of today, we've been learning about God's creation again, and this time about the animals and like He's made all these different things so different. That's what makes our world so beautiful. That you are different, and He knows you, and He loves you, and that is something really special. And we were going to actually set you a challenge, which is we have been given this chance to look after our world. And so maybe, okay, if you've not done this before, you can start recycling. It's a very simple thing. You just take your recycling, you make sure you recycle it. You don't put it in the normal bin, you separate it out. And that helps our planet. And there are loads of things like turning off lights and stuff like that. So it's a really good thing to be doing. Now,
Okay.
it's that moment, isn't it?
Gunge.
Gunge, gunge,
And
gunge.
not just one gunge, a double gunge
Double
today.
gunge, double gunge. We love double gunge.
So do we need all three over to the
Yes.
pool? Or do
Make
we,
your
can we
way
do that?
over to the paddling pool. Very good.
Okay, so do you guys want to come and stand up here?
I think we should just reveal and then they can walk on.
Okay.
Okay, so our first person that will be gunged today is Phil. So you come and sit here. Thank you very much.
William, you were going to come and help, weren't you?
Biggest chair we've got, I'm afraid.
How are you feeling, Phil? Thumbs up, thumbs.
Should we reveal our second gungy, and then maybe they can gunge each other.
Oh, great idea.
It'll be a messy mess, but I think it'll be quite fun to watch someone who's been gunged gunge someone else. So who's our second person?
So our second victim today is Paul.
Paul! Any of you quick-minded would have spotted that Paul had revealed that already, but there we go. So, well, it looks like Phil's going to get gunged first. So if you go around to the ladder, we'll put the shower curtain. Not in Phil's hair, he's very precious about his hair. He went to the salon yesterday, got himself a nice little short back and sides, and a nice perm.
Great job.
Oh, I've just trodden it. Oh, good luck, Phil.
Okay.
That is a full bucket. It's warm. Warm gunge, lovely. Right, let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! In his mouth!
That is the first at Holiday Club.
Okay, that's it, well done. Are you going to be capable of gunging Paul? I think Paul enjoyed that. Well done, Phil. Scrape it off your beautiful hair.
Okay.
Scrape it off your beautiful hair.
I think it was a nice idea, but I think William, you're going to need to gunge Paul. It's a little bit too messy. Phil,
why don't you just come and model?
Go out the fire exit, Phil, and
yeah, you just get out of here now. Look at that. You should probably stay here for the, for the dance, eh? We know you like a dance, Phil. Okay, come on then. You could probably pour it right there. It's right behind you.
Yep.
Okay, Matty, can you hold that in? I think Phil's going to pour it.
Okay, are you feeling nervous?
Gunging number 2. Here we go.
He's okay.
Right, let's do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! A little bit more on this side. Fantastic.
I think that bucket can just go on his head. There you go.
Well done. Okay, very good. Bring the head back. Very good. Oh, fantastic. So,
guys, we've only got one more day. Tomorrow is our final day of Holiday Club. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be great, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't feel like I've been a penguin long enough. So I'm a bit sad it's coming to an end. But we have a fantastic day for you tomorrow. We're really excited. There's lots of prizes, more gunging.
You might even get to gunge Adrian.
Tomorrow. So that's a really exciting vote that we'll have. And we're going to hear more about how good Jesus is to us. And that we are able to make a choice to know him and love him, which is just so brilliant. So that's all the things, 10 o'clock tomorrow, we're about to have our little song and dance. So let's go.